How many parts of speech are there in English language? So you may be surprised. Still it's being under controversies across the world because some patterns are teaching to their students as 8 parts, 9 parts, 10 parts, like that. But standardized pattern is there, that. That one is in 8 parts. In Indian syllabus, probably CBSE and metric pattern, just all the pattern, they are teaching 8 parts, such as noun, pronoun, verb, then adjective, adverb, then what's next? Preposition, then conjunction, then interjection. That's it. But in fact, I would say to you that 3 more parts are there in the world, whether it's a world pattern or not. So I'm not bothering about that. But just truly, if you look at the English grammar, the 3 more parts must be there. They are, auxiliary is one of the parts. But unfortunately, auxiliary isn't considered as one of the parts of speech in our syllabus, in our pattern, even world syllabus. Auxiliary must be one of the parts. Then another one, articles also must be one of the parts in that. So 8 plus 2, 10. Then the last, punctuation. Punctuation. Why shouldn't it be as one of the parts? Because if you make a sentence, the punctuation causes the tone and the tune of a sentence. For example, where did you go yesterday? This is the sentence. Where did you go yesterday? But if you don't put the question mark, but it may be read, that the sentence may be read as where did you go yesterday? That's all. But when you put the question mark, where did you go yesterday? So the question mark, the punctuation causes here the tone and the tune. So of course, punctuation also must be one of the parts. In my pattern, what I have patterned here, and I have been teaching and I have been giving the training, the communicative English, the students, those who are studying across the world in several patterns. I'm teaching 11 parts of speech. That is the message here. You know very well the 8 parts. What are the 3 to be added? If you ask me, just abused, you know very well the one. Auxiliary is one of the parts, and the articles is one of the parts. Also, punctuation must be the one of the parts. Now, if you list finally noun, pronoun, then verb, then auxiliary, thereafter an adjective, then adverb, then articles, then preposition, then conjunction, interjection, till the last one is punctuation. Now you can get the reason. If you frame a sentence and try to identify, finding out just in the cast of every word, including the punctuation, question mark, hyphen, the full stop, comma, is there, that one also know the parts in this case, in this pattern. But I think whether it's accepted or not is not a matter. But it's a reasonably, that's what I'm saying. What's the usage and the gain of our learning parts of speech? Parts of speech means the cast of every word that is used in a sentence. That is a matter. Am I right or not? Even if you ask anyone, what's your name? What is your name? Like the question mark is there. What is your name? Like that. What is there? It must be the parts of speech, one of the parts of speech. That is, of course, here, what is your name? Maybe pronoun here. Interrogative pronoun. Then is, here it's a verb. Then your is an adjective, that's a possessive adjective. Then the name is a noun here. But I'm not identifying sentence pattern. Listen to me. I'm not identifying here sentence pattern. I'm identifying here the cast of each word used in a sentence. For example, just I have given you, what is your name? Obviously there's an easy one, that's one. Likewise, you frame your optional sentence, then you try to identify the cast of word, the part of speech of every word. But you will come to know the importance of the 11 parts here. That is the conclusion here. Once again, I would like to tell you, please you add 3 more in our pattern, my pattern, just I have pattern with the one just myself. But it's reasonable, it looks like reasonable just when I teach the one. Of course, just when we find out just the cast of every word in the sentence, but 3 are the hanging there, that if there is no articles, punctuation and the auxiliary. If you don't list, if you don't add these three, how will you find out? For example, I'm asking you, I'm running fast. I'm running fast is a sentence. I'm running fast is a sentence. How will you identify the part of speech of this if you are not adding auxiliary then? I is that, there's a pronoun. Then I am is there. So now what will you do here? What will you say the part of speech of am here, unless you add auxiliary as one of the parts? So I is a pronoun here, am is an auxiliary here, running is a verb. The am running, there's only sentence pattern, so you may be underlining and identifying the am running is a verb. I mean sentence pattern, that's entirely different. Subject, verb, object, indirect, object, complement. In the previous video, just I have explained about that. If you go through my previous video, just you'll come to know a lot about this video. You are advised. I'm politely advising to just please watch the previous video. I have explained us about how to identify SC pattern in that. Okay. It's irrelevant here. Not irrelevant, it's irrelevant, but apart from this video, this message, we are talking about some parts of speech here, that's what. Okay, now am is auxiliary, I'm running fast. I is a pronoun, am is an auxiliary, running is a verb, fast is an adverb here. Fast may be adjective or adverb. But here, I'm running fast. Depending upon the place, based on the place, some words may be cast a word, painted as a word, part of speech. A word can be meant just more than one part of speech. Am I right or not here? For example, here just I'm running fast. Here fast is of course adverb. There is no word fastly. I'm running fast means I is a pronoun, am is auxiliary, running is a verb here. Fast is of course that is adverb. But he bold the fast bond. He bold a fast bond. If you frame a sentence, fast may be adjective. That's what I'm saying here. A word can be meant more than one of parts. So that is another matter. Now let's complete this discussion. How many parts are there? That's a clear cut. Just please be known here. Here discussion about the number of parts of speech. I would say 11 parts of speech. They are noun, pronoun, verb, auxiliary. Noun, pronoun, the verb auxiliary, then adjective adverb, the preposition conjunction, then interjection, then punctuation. You may be asking me, what? So how could you include punctuation as one of the parts here? My reply to you, if you frame a sentence, but you should be able to identify the cast and the part of speech of every word, including punctuation. The last one, maybe full stop or comma, just saying it gives the intonation, the sound of your speaking sense. If there is comma, you are giving a kind of tone. If you put full stop, you are giving a kind of tone. For example, I went to market yesterday. Is a full stop. I went to market yesterday. If the tone is like that, there must be full stop. I went to market yesterday. Comma is there, here. I went to market yesterday. Then I bought some vegetables. Comma is there. Then I bought some vegetables. If you speak, there must be full stop. So why am I saying here? You must give the importance also to punctuation. Punctuation also must be added one of the parts. Even the pattern, the word, English pattern or any syllabus here aren't adding these three. Which one? Auxiliary, articles. But I haven't talked about articles, I'll come later. Auxiliary, then articles, then punctuation must be added. One of them, must be added as parts of speech. 8 plus 3, 11. Okay, let's talk about articles. So far, what they have done, the world is doing. If there is articles, what do they mean? The one, I think they might mean adjective. And that. 3 words are there. Those are articles. So those people, I think, might be calling the one adjective. I think so. Otherwise, if there is no one of the articles is one of the parts. If there is no articles, one of the parts of speech is how they mean the one. They must mean adjective. But actually, those to be mentioned as an article. Okay. Then what's next? Then punctuation. Already I have told you that. That's all. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, if you have any the views, if you want to say this against this explanation, it's not reasonable. If you find out anything just unreasonability, please tell me, call me, or put your suggestion to the comment box. Particularly subscribe to this channel. That's important, only then you will be availing my videos, upcoming videos. So thank you, thanks a lot. This is Mahendiran from Mahindra Global TV.